Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Fit Couples Perspective. Excited to be here today.
You are?
Yeah, I'm excited. We've been busy lately. We missed a week. Our goal was to bring an episode every week. We missed a week because we've had some stuff going on. What have we had going on?
Portland, we've been in Phoenix. We got Vegas next weekend. Luckily, we don't have to go to that, but one of our kids does. And then we have Utah after that. And yeah, I think that busy season.
Yes, that is full swing soccer, cheer, and it's taken us everywhere. So, but we're excited to be here today and to talk to you guys. And you know, really, the thing that I wanted to talk about today, you know, we're always getting ideas from you guys, and you know, what do we think that might add value? But I think everybody has some essentials. Whatever they do, right? Whether they're gym rats, like we might be considered, or, you know, whether
baker, can't live without. There's certain
a camper, things, a dirt biker,
a candlestick maker,
whatever it is. Everybody has those essentials that they cannot live without, and that's what I wanted to go over today. And I don't even know for sure what yours are. I mean, I could probably guess. But
that's what we should do sometimes.
Try and guess sometime. But like, what are those essentials that we have that we can't live without when it comes to, you know, the gym or
fitness lifestyle,
whatever it may be. When I started putting my list together, I had like 20 of them, but
really?
I tried narrowing it down to 5.
Oh my gosh, I like had to rack my brain to think of 5 because I'm not a I don't know what the word is.
You're a little more go with the flow type of person. I'm a little more
there's a couple
everything
things,
has to be there.
That's true. And a couple of things are if it's not there, I can't even fathom the idea of keeping going. Whereas I think you can keep going if you miss something.
Well, let's do this. Let's do this just for fun. You try and guess one thing that's on my list. I don't know if you cheated and looked at my list already,
I didn't.
What's one thing that you think is on my list? And I'll just tell you if you're right or wrong. I won't talk about it right now.
Supplements.
There's a supplement on my list. That is correct. I think on your list is AirPods.
You guessed
Am I right?
Right.
Okay.
That's one right.
And
let's not give it up. Let's not give it up.
We won't give it all up.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you start with your top thing that you or not your top thing, but just one of your things that you
I'll do my top thing. I'll do my top thing. My top one is pre-workout.
Okay, why?
I don't even know the last time I worked out without pre-workout.
Can you? Do you think it's even possible?
No.
No?
Well, actually, I'm sure it'd be fine, but I have definitely been very consistent, and I do love pre-workout. So that would be my number one thing I cannot live without in my fitness lifestyle.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you really feel like pre-workout makes that big, the actual contents of the pre-workout make that big of a difference, or do you feel like there's some placebo effect there?
I think it works great because it works great. No, I do think that there's some placebo, but I think that it does work.
Okay. What is your go-to pre-workout?
My go-to workout is probably the cage. What is it called?
Pre-cage sport.
Pre-cage sport. Yep.
What flavor?
I would have to say my favorite is the grape. What is it called?
Glacier grape.
Glacier grape.
I didn't tell her to say this. Okay. She uses
I really do.
a lot. You don't use a lot at a time, but I
use it consistently every day, and I don't use a lot. I use one scoop every day.
Okay.
And and I also like the new one, the clean burn.
Oh yeah.
The lemon strawberry, lemonade strawberry. It's so good. So I like those too.
Okay.
And I don't ever really get the my face is itching. I don't know if do either of those have that in there?
They have the beta alanine in there, but not as much.
It doesn't do that to me.
And you usually
I should try it sometime.
Do you do a full scoop?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's it's a good pre-workout for somebody that doesn't want to feel like their face is on fire.
But I never have, so maybe I should try to do it.
Yeah. Sometime. Okay. All right, pre-workout. Well, I'll tell you this. Pre-workout is not on my list of essentials. I like pre-workout, but I think It didn't make the top 5. Maybe on like my top 20 list it might be there. I use it every day. I like it. I definitely rely on it, but I think I get it done. First one that I have on my list, and this will come as no surprise to you.
Your list.
It's my 6-pack bag, my backpack. So
I should have guessed that.
I have a backpack. It's a 6-pack bag, and it goes everywhere with me. So in my 6-pack bag, I've got my...
Okay, let's just... If somebody doesn't know what a 6-pack bag is.
It's a backpack, that's what I was getting to. So it's a backpack that you wear, and in this backpack it holds a couple of my Tupperware meals. It has my laptop in there, my charger for my laptop. It has my gym lifting grips, my wrist straps. It's got my supplement stack in there, my powders. It's got my pill case in there. It has my workout clothes. It has like my AirPods. It has extra charger for my phone. It just goes everywhere with me. And I found that, you know, if I bring that with me, I'm probably going to be okay. You got an extra maybe scoop of protein in there, some extra pre-workout, stuff like that. So it just goes everywhere with me. And I found that it makes things a lot easier. When I just have that with me, I feel safe.
Well, what I was getting at with the 6-pack bag, the reason it's called a 6-pack bag is because it literally has like things that look like a 6-pack on the front of it. And then it is supposed to hold like a little cooler thing on the bottom part of it. So that's, I think most fitness people would know what that is, but if you aren't super into fitness, I could see how like a 6-pack bag, like, does it have 6 packs in the bag? Like that's
it's a fitness term, right? But it does, I mean, I'll bring meals in there, but it also just like, if I want to know that I have all my pills that I need, I take pills throughout the day. And it just has all those things in there. So it basically has what I need to go throughout my day.
It's your survival kit in there.
And I think that is my number 1 gym essential. Okay, what's your next one?
Okay, my next one is my Hoka shoes.
Okay. Any ones in particular?
I love my white ones. I have full, like all white ones. And they're my favorite because they literally go with everything. And I can wear like the white higher socks. And I like that look. So that's what I'm really into right now. But just good shoes in general, I think, is one of my top 5 things. Yeah. In the gym. Yeah.
Do you like the way they feel? Do you feel like it's like a good shoe for like, you know, how you train, or do you just really like the way they look?
Both. Yeah. That's why I like them so much.
How important is that to you, to have a pair of shoes that just look good?
Like number 2 on my list.
It's big. I'm with you there. Like that's part of the fun, I think, of working out is having stuff like that. And I bought those for you, so I'm glad you like them. Did. I surprised her even.
I know.
I went and got her some Hoka shoes, and they were not cheap, but you wear them a lot.
I do.
But you can't wear them to the gym, right?
Nope. I wear these to the gym.
Slippers. She wears her slippers to the gym.
Sticker on the bottom over there. Yeah, I wear my slippers to the gym. Like people, I think, are like, dude, how do you keep those so white? I don't wear them outside of the gym because I've seen people with those shoes that you could tell they wear them everywhere and they don't look the same anymore.
So, I mean, those all white shoes look so good.
If they're
until
plain.
they get dirty.
Yeah, until they're not.
And then it's like impossible to get them all the way white again.
Yeah.
And they just live in this off-white state. And that's the hard thing about them. Well, that's no surprise, really. You have a couple pairs of Hokas, but the all-white ones in particular, right?
Oh, yeah.
Next one for me is my Sriracha. So, in particular, Trader Joe's Sriracha. It goes on at least 2 meals that I have every day. So, Sriracha is huge. I mean, just a great way to add flavor to your food on low calories. I mean, you know, it's got like 5 calories per teaspoon or whatever, and I don't use a whole lot on there. I don't feel like you need to use a whole lot, but it's delicious, especially the Trader Joe's kind. And it's pretty cheap too. It's like $3.99 for a bottle of that, and it's delicious. I like it on my chicken. I like it on my rice. Might put a little on my eggs. Might put a little on my pre-workout for the day if I'm feeling spicy.
Whoa.
Just kidding. None of my pre-workouts. But it goes on a lot of stuff, and I love it, and it makes my life easier.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your next one?
My next one is music and headphones. So obviously you have your phone with you 99% of the time. So it's hard to say like music because you're going to have your phone with you. I would say most people don't forget their phone at home. But if I forget my headphones, death be to my workout. I do not let that happen to me anymore because I have a backup set of headphones in my backpack and I have a corded set of Apple headphones in my backpack if I want to go back to the 1930s and feel like I'm like a pioneer wearing my corded headphones. So I don't let that happen to me. That has happened a couple of times and I literally left the gym.
I know. Oh, I know. She will not work out without music. Like it's a no-go. What do you like to listen to?
Don't we ask me that question?
Top songs. Gangster rap?
No. It's
Backstreet Boys?
No, it's so various. I have listened to that while I worked out. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not on my like. I like
repeat.
I like so many. I have country on there. I have like literally like a musical soundtrack on there. I have R&B. I have rap. I have like literally everything. Okay. I am fine with most music if it's like got a good beat and all that. So
well, I will say this: my next one is AirPods as well. Okay. So I'm not the same intensity as you are. Like if I forget my headphones or they're dead or something, it's like, oh, that sucks. But I'll just go train without them. And I'm okay with that, but I definitely rely on them. I prefer them. And like AirPods are like one of the best things, one of the best inventions. Like I don't think that there's a lot of people out there that aren't maybe old enough to remember this, but like I come from, and you were probably there too, I would imagine, like the era of trying to work out with headphones attached to your phone.
Well, I was just saying that. If my backup doesn't go out, you literally feel like you're in like the 1920s, like little pioneer, like listening to my corded headphones.
Like how do you do a dumbbell chest press? Like I remember trying to do a dumbbell chest press and I had headphones that were attached to my, now keep in mind, like I didn't even go back to like Walkman, using like a CD player.
There's a guy at the gym that still uses that.
Like, and like you're trying to throw back dumbbells for like a chest press. And you've got and then your phone would go flying. It would rip your headphone out and half your ear out of your head too. You're like, oh, get yanked over there while you have 120 pounds in each hand. And then you immediately just like, I probably just broke my music device and my ear hurts. And now I just I'm distracted and pissed off, right?
But remember the arm thing?
Yes.
It was like the little arm thing you could put your phone in it.
I never had one of those.
And then
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh my, those were so lame. I can't believe you had one of those.
Now that I think about it, they're lame, but not back then because it was like,
I don't know. I was like, it's not going to cover my biceps.
You know what I always used to do though is I would just put it in my like bra like that, and they would just come like right out of the headphones. So it worked. It worked fine when I was. I mean, if I didn't have
I didn't have that option.
The cool arm thing.
I didn't have that. My arms were too big to actually wear like an arm thing.
Yeah,
so that was my problem. No, it's so funny to think about how they've advanced.
That is so
I remember we used to go for runs, like running for soccer in high school.
Yep.
And I remember I'd take my CD player, and you had to like be very careful with it because it would skip.
Yep.
You know, if you had impact. And then when the first like iPod came out, and it was like, oh my gosh, like look at this, I can shake this thing, and it doesn't even skip at all. You know, it's crazy. Like, and I think that's something that kids, it makes me sound so old, but like kids today are not going to understand. Like the fact that you have wireless earbuds that cancel noise in your ears, like way better than any headphones you ever could have imagined. And these were like huge back in the day. And now it's just like, you can throw your phone wherever you want, and it's hooked up, and you have not only that, but you've got endless awesome music to listen to. It's unbelievable. But AirPods were mine as well. Okay. So what's your fourth one?
My fourth one is Kirkland protein bars.
I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Why?
Because I eat one every day.
Yeah.
And if I don't, we are always in stock. If I'm about to go out of stock, we go get them. So I use them every day. It's kind of like one of my other, it's like pre-workout.
When do you have it?
I have half of it before I work out and half of it after I work out. Sometimes I don't eat it all on the way home from my workout, but it'll get eaten during the day at some point.
You have very few things that are like set in stone rituals. Yeah. That's one of them.
Yeah, 100%.
That is one of them. Like when we are driving to the gym together on the weekends, I always know she's going to be munching on her bar. That's part of it. And I don't get it. I don't like protein bars. I do very few of them. But
yeah, you don't.
You like them.
I like that one.
Okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
Right? I'm not mad about it.
Okay.
I'm not mad about it. My next one is HydroCharge. So
That's
the
the
Caged
supplement,
HydroCharge is a supplement.
But you can't live with
by
those.
far
Really?
my most used supplements. I do 3 scoops a day, and it's like, the thing about it.
3 scoops a day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the thing about HydroCharge, so it's a water flavoring with benefits. It's the Caged HydroCharge. Like, it's so hard to drink water when it's just water in the amount that, we should drink sometimes, like as
Yeah, I
bodybuilders. And it really like helped me through years and years of trying to adhere to like a really low calorie plan when I was trying to stay sub 10% body fats for photo shoots and expos and shows. Like, it just helped kill my sweet tooth. It was just an easy way for me to, like, I would look forward to it, mix that up with some ice and just delicious flavors like that. Really, really has made a big difference. Like, it would be very hard for me not to have HydroCharge. So it goes on my list of top 5, essentially. People ask me that sometimes. What is your top supplement? Hands down, my top supplement is HydroCharge. I use it more than any other supplement. If you said, Mike, you can only take one supplement, I'm going with HydroCharge all day long.
I don't think I would have guessed that, but that's interesting.
There it is. Now you know. What's your last one?
My last one is something you can get all by yourself. Do you know what it is? You don't have to have anything. Nobody has to give it to you. You don't have to buy it.
I don't know.
You can't guess? Come on, you know
Motivation.
No.
I don't know.
No. Come on, you always give me slack for it all the time.
I don't know where you're going with this. Where is it?
Okay, sleep.
Sleep. Oh, okay.
He always gives me a hard time on how much I sleep.
I don't know if that counts, but okay.
Why? That's my
I was thinking like a
of,
tangible item.
Okay, if you want a tangible.
No, that's okay. Talk about sleep. Why sleep?
Okay, because I love sleep, first of all.
Like, if Terica could sleep, like, literally the
Stop.
entire day,
Stop.
she would. Like, it doesn't matter when she has to get up at 6 a.m. or noon. She's, like, pissed off that
Stop it. I'm just not a morning person. There's a difference.
You're not, like, a awake person.
I am at some point. I'm a night person, so obviously I get awake at some point.
It's a little while to get rolling.
Yeah, anyways, but the more that I find out about sleep and the benefits of it, I just find out like how much even more important it is than just, I think, me feeling like I can sleep longer than what I want to. Not just that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the more that I find out about it.
Cool.
And I think, you know what? For all the years that I didn't get any sleep, my body's finally like, you know what? You don't have any babies sleeping with you, have to nurse all night and all of that my body's like, okay, it's your time. Your time, sweetheart.
When do you think you'll be caught up?
With that, never. It's gonna be a long road.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, very good. My last one is my weightlifting grips. So like Versa grips, for those people that have them, I use a different brand, but they're the ones that, like, some people have lifting straps that you actually like used to strap around the bar, and then they came out with grips, which has like the rubber piece on it that helps you when you're pulling motions for like back day and things. And there's like, look, I use those every single time I do a pulling motion, whether it's like a lat pull down or a pull up or a row. There's no way that I could move the amount of weight that I need to move for the reps that I need to move without those grips. And it's one of those things where, I mean, I feel like if you are truly like wanting to get the most out of your back workout, most people are going to get restricted at some point by their grip strength. And, I couldn't do without it. If I ever have to do a workout without my grips, like, my forearms, are freaking throbbing. And I get like halfway through the workout and I'm like, no, I could have done 4 or 5 more reps, but I can't because, my forearms are too tired.
See, I have a little bit of like I feel like it's like a crutch a little bit.
What's that?
those grips.
Yeah.
Because I don't use them, and I lift probably more than most girls in the gym,
but
and I don't use them.
you could lift more with them.
Yeah, but don't you feel like it's a crutch?
Yes, absolutely. In a good way, right? There's no ego to me of trying to be able to like work your grip strength up. Like, I can grip what I need to for like life. Like, I'm not worried that I'm not going to be able to like grip something that I need to at home. But if I want to get the most out of my back, like, the back is a much larger muscle than your forearms.
Yeah, but what if you are on a cliff and you're about to fall off and you don't have your grips,
I think I can hold on for a while.
you have to pull yourself up.
I think I can do it for a while. Like I can do one for sure.
Up.
Yeah, like I can definitely do one for sure. You know,
because I don't use grips.
And I think, like, you know, when somebody's a beginner like you, they probably don't need to use the grips at first. But eventually, you should train with grips.
Eventually,
so.
huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'll get there at one point. Okay? Sometime you'll get there. So that is that's my last one on my list of my top 5.
I mean, you made fun of my last one.
It's true. It's true. You can make fun of it. That's okay. That's okay. We both have jacked backs and we get there differently.
That's true. So. That's true. Yeah. But I can do more pull-ups than you, so... Yes, I can.
Depends on what you call a pull-up.
Oh my gosh.
Depends on what you call
We're going to do a pull-up contest on our channel.
We can absolutely do
okay.
So. And not only that, but I weigh 100 pounds more than you. So.
Yeah, but my arms are like half the size of yours.
They're not half the size. We just measured them. She thought her arms were half the size. She's like, my arms are literally half the size of yours. And I'm like, hon, I can almost guarantee you if we measure our arms right now, mine are going to be like 17 and a half, I think.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yours are going to be like 13. And so we measure them, and mine were like 17 and 3/4, and hers were 13.
Hey, you know, sorry, I'm jacked, okay?
Your arms are not half the size of mine, that's the point.
I feel like ratio-wise, my body to my arms are probably the same as your body to your arms. Okay. The size. Yeah. So you're not pulling any more weight than I am. Up.
Okay.
In ratio is what I'm saying.
Well, your arms are what's working in a pull-up primarily.
Your back is bigger than mine. Okay, we're going to have a contest on here.
We'll do a contest.
Will see it.
All right, well, that's our list of top 5 essentials that we have. One the same, several different.
Yeah, that's true. Two that we disagree on.
That's okay. That's all the point. That's all the fun of it. So thanks for checking it out. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast or to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the podcast. If you're on the podcast, you can watch us while you listen to us on YouTube. So. And if you're subscribed to our channel, you're going to see our pull-up contest that we're going to do soon. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's coming down. It's going down. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.